Hello. What's happening, people? How's everybody doing today? This wonderful midweek Wednesday weirdness. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's had a good week so far. Welcome to the show. Not going to make it long and drawn out today. Don't have lots of time. Don't have a whole lot of energy, as you can see. Eyes kind of working too much. But what is up, my people? How's everybody doing? As you can see, I got boxes behind me. I got planes that need to get put together. So for those of you that are here, just so you know, I have it. The picture that was in the what was it? The preview for the show. I have a new plane. I have a couple new planes actually. I've got quite a few new planes coming, and I'm actually going to order another one. But I have a Hobby King Yak that just showed up. Hobby King really blew me away with this one. So the issue is normally when I order from any place, really, you order the day of, you know, they'll print a label usually, and then the thing won't get shipped out until the next day. Well, I ordered it. Actually, I was on the way back from dropping off something for a vendor at work. Pulled over pulled out my phone and saw that there were only 2 of them left. So I ordered it, and ordered it on Monday afternoon. They shipped it Monday. It was actually actively moving and showed up today on my front porch. Actually, I went out and grabbed it from the lady. The box is bigger than the person delivering it. But anyway, I got some new planes, got some new stuff. As you can see, I got the P-51 behind me with the Gooniac stacks in it. Haven't done anything with it. I've got the FMS PC-21 here that I'm on a Gooniac stack as well. And then I'm going to probably put guns and stacks on this new yak. But anyway, what's up to everybody? How's everybody doing? I haven't flown in a while. Need to get out and fly. Probably going to fly, for sure going to fly this Saturday. And then we'll have I have a whole bunch of videos that I still need to upload too. But what I always do in the beginning is go through and get some shout outs for the people that were here, because I see that y'all were chatting early today. So I got to go all the way up. See, I got to go back to the who started here, but I wanted to shout out all you guys who showed up and started talking early. So the very first person here was Mr. Pete Lane. What is up, Pete? How you doing, buddy? Big Chris was there. What is up with you, my friend? And he is a member, so big shout out to him. If you guys are interested in becoming a member and supporting the channel in any way possible, take a look in the description. It's got how to join the channel, how to contribute to the channel via PayPal, how to do super chats, how to buy merchandise, all that stuff. You guys, we have holidays coming up too, so if you like things about RC and you want to get something for somebody, take a look at my merch. I got some cool stuff. I'm actually going to order some stuff for myself here again soon, because my sweatshirt's wearing out. Time for a new one. But we got Big Chris, we got Mr. Mike Bird all the way across the pond over in the UK. What is happening? Mr. Victor RC Jets, another member. Thank you much, Victor, and I've been watching your videos. Saw some stuff. The new, what do you call it? Alpha Jet looks pretty good. Mr. EQRC, what is up, EQ? Mike SSI, who is the longest member of the channel. Thank you very much for your support, my friend, Mr. Mike SSI. Already got Victor, Mike Bird. Already got those guys. Who else? We've got. Let's see. Snow River, another member. What is up, Snow? But it's good to see you guys here chatting early. Jono, I haven't seen you in a while. What's happening, Jono? Come on, let's see who else. Richard Webb, thank you for being here. What is up? JCB67, what's up? Mr. Andy Cho, Mr. Air Show. As Andy's all over the place when it comes to going to air shows. What's up, Andy? Hopefully, if you're not at an air show, I get to see you this weekend. I already said Richard Webb. Oh, it's Jeff in Lower Alabama. What's up, Jeff? How are you? Paul McNeil, I see you, Paul. Howdy, howdy. Mr. Garfield Houston, who is another member. What's up, my friend? How are you? So yeah, I think that's caught up, and as I see people come in, I'm going to shout you out. But guys, if you haven't checked out Garfield Houston's page, he doesn't have nearly enough subscribers considering all the cool stuff he does. He is the guy that tests the limits of what EDF units can do. So check him out. He's got some cool stuff on his page. But check the man out. Join his page if you want to learn some stuff. He actually posts data about how things run, the heat, all that other stuff that they do on his page. So take a look. He puts things that normally go on 6 cells on 7 and 8, and then sometimes he'll do 8 cells on 9 and 10, and stuff doesn't blow up. So take a look at his page. Anyway, that's right, Andy. I was supposed to go there, but I need to fly instead. I got some other stuff to do. But what is up to everybody, and thank you for being here. And yes, EQ, I noticed they did cut some prices, and that's good. Still not quite enough. but anything's better than nothing. And it's, they say cut prices, they just move them back to what they were after their first increase, but they need to go back more. But guys, like I said, I'm not going to do a crazy long show today. I'm just going to chat with y'all for a little bit and then get going. But I would like to do an unboxing probably on Friday. If possible, I'll take some time to do an unboxing to show you guys the new plane in the innards and some other stuff if I can. But let's just make it a laid back sort of just hang out, and you guys have questions or anything. I got the shout outs out the way, so let's get that clear. But let's just do some Q&A and then a little bit of talking, and then we'll call it a day, because I don't want to be on here forever, because I got some errands to run. But go ahead and get your questions ready. I gotta go do something very quick, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So anyway, so what is happening here? I'm looking to see what's been put in the questions area here. So oh hey Jay, what's happening? What are you doing in Alabama? So guys, Jay, I used to fly with him at LFE, Livermore Flying Electrons, but he moved to Texas. For some reason, he's in Alabama. But anyway, what's happening, Jay? So let's see. People are putting stuff in here, which is good. So, yeah, it's kind of fluid. I mean, everything kind of changed around. We used to have people doing shows like every day of the week, and then things changed. So, as it is right now, I have it on as it is right now, I have it on Wednesdays, but that could change. And I've seen like Kenny and a few other people are doing shows like all the time, like every day of the week. So I'm going to I plan on, once things get back to normal, with me flying, doing golden hour stuff, I'll try to get some flying done, and get the camera out there with me, because the weather's going to be getting really good here pretty soon for evening flying. But I was sticking to Wednesday for now. I might just pop up with a few more here and there. So no, I had to was in the bathroom break. I had to go greet the wife since she just came home. So I wanted to say howdy. Bathroom break was before the show. It looks like it said Banana Hobbies releasing a new plane. The new plane that I know that they're releasing is the MiG-17, but there might be something else coming. If there is something else coming, I'm curious as to what it is, because that's interesting. Banana Hobby and a few others have been coming up with some good stuff. So Good to see. The one that I'm actually looking forward to is the X-Fly T7A, which is it's X-Fly, but I'd like to see if there's a way to get my hands on one of them, if possible. But I do have some planes that I need to let go, and I'll probably be getting rid of the plane that EQ just mentioned here, the MiG-25. So EQ, I did. The MiG-25 has, they're called RC Blog fans. I use RC Blog housings. I used Cyclone 2960 2200 kV in runners. So it's an in runner setup, and then I put my fiery booties on there. So that's there. It flies good. It's just not like really exciting. It's a lot of power being consumed for a single 5,000, and that's all that will fit in the 5,000 is actually 5,200 is what I put in there. 5,000 or 5,200. But either way, that's a lot of strain on a little 5,200. So you really only get about 3 minutes of flying. If you fly hard, you really have to land right at 3 minutes, or the thing will just fall out of the sky. So I don't plan on keeping it for very long. I just mainly wanted to have a 64 and wanted to have a big 25, which was kind of cool. And it is a cool plane. But I'm probably going to be selling it along with the Arrows F-15, which is just, it's a great flying plane. It's just boring. Something new. That's why I'm excited about the T7. The new Alpha Jet looks pretty cool. That's something I'm thinking of. The Shadow, I had one. It's a cool plane, especially now they've upgraded them. They have better fans in them. So that's good. That's I had mine set up to where it sounded like a turbine. It was a cool plane. I got it balanced to perfection. But yeah, I don't know. I meant to try to ask if Kenny was doing okay. Because I know he's basically right where the storm was going to hit. So hopefully he's doing all right. If anybody gets a hold of him, let everybody know if he's doing okay. But let's see. Don't see him in here either. I know his internet's going to be out with all that crazy. It's all good, man. Just glad you made it. What's up? Glad to be here. I see your message about that F-16, and I agree with you. I do want another 80 F-16, but I don't like the prices. However, the cool thing is it comes with an 8-channel receiver, and it's the good receiver. So that's kind of cool about that. So yeah, guys, check out Garfield. Like I've said, you need to check out his page. He does a lot of testing and a lot of, like, he's hard on things, and he gets more out of, like, he put the regular 6S 9-blade in runner from freewing. I think he put that on 8S, and it flies perfect. So check out Garfield, guys. And my thoughts on Schubler fans and foamies, it's a waste of money. Schubler fans are awesome, and they deserve a composite airframe. So if you're going to put a Schubler in anything, it should be in a composite airframe, not a foamy. Or a foamy that you've made. I don't know, because foamies just, it's like a waste to me. Foamies are great. Foamies are fun. They're meant to be fun. But once you get into Schubler money, it's just like, it's a little overkill. Jay, I do like the Alpha Jet. It's not awe-inspiring to me. I just saw one fly over today for it's Google's, but it's a trainer. But it's a trainer that I've had before, a trainer that I've flown. It's not the best looking trainer, but the T7 is kind of cool because it's a trainer with an afterburner. So I might get one of those. I will not pre-order, but I will order after. So I need to get a hold of XFly and see what they'll do for me because I haven't talked to them in a while. Might be able to call in a favor. We'll see. We just had a bunch of those fly over us. Snow. And you've got them stationed out there by you. Um, there's that base there off the coast of Washington where it's stationed. Mr. Wild Bill, what is happening? How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Yeah, Pete Lane, I noticed that too. It's they had a whole bunch. The Futura is a badass plane. For those of you that are on the fence about a Futura, you know, the older ones were not as good. The older ones were still good, but you just had to spend some time dialing them in. This new one is incredible. That new fan it makes even the X-Fly unit, it's way better. Super, super, super fast. But it's quiet, it's efficient. It's more thrust than anything else out there in that size range, and less amp draw. So totally worth it. Go for it. Um, yeah, Victor, I noticed you tested out the gear on one of those landings. The first landing you got on your maiden flight was actually really good. Nice nose up, just touched down perfect. That second one, you had that weirdness with your flaps. So I don't know what was going on there, but it does look good. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what new planes come out because there should be some new stuff coming. And yeah, as I said, I agree with you. 649, even with that good 8-channel receiver, it's about 150 too much. That's a $500 plane, and even 500 is kind of pushing it, to be honest. It's I don't know. That's just way too much for an 80 millimeter, just because it's got smart technology. No, a little too much. Little too much. Jonah, sorry to hear that. As they say, though, I fly, therefore I crash. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Oh, hey, check him out. There's Mr. Hanger 51. So, Kenny, that must mean you're doing okay. Hope you're doing okay over there. Everybody give Kenny some emojis since he's got to be hunkered down over there in that crazy ass hurricane going on. But glad to see you're doing good, Kenny. Thank you for chiming in and saying howdy. Mr. George Watts, what's happening? I see. Glad to see you're doing okay after your encounter with a deer. Yeah, glad to see all y'all here today. Don't have a whole lot of exciting things planned, but wow, I guess I'm behind on the chat. Way behind on the chat. Let me catch up on the chat. The chat, I'm way behind. What's up? Angelo, what's happening? But yeah, as I was saying, and it looks like looking up agreed with me as well. I have jet fans, Schublers, all those other high-end fans. I think they're awesome. I think they're great. I don't think that they belong in a foamy. They belong in a true composite plane because foam planes, unless if you find a way to clean up the airframes, they just suck away a lot of power because they're so draggy. I know some people have been covering the foam with other stuff to make them better, but so it's save the high dollar fans for the composite planes. I see it. And yeah, I agree, Shadow. Smart Tech, they just changed the name to Smart as far as ESCs and telemetry and all that other stuff. You can do that. I have, believe it or not, those FMS ESCs that they sell, um, they do 8S and reverse and all that stuff right off the bat. The only thing they don't do is telemetry. And telemetry is great. It's awesome. You don't need it if you know what you're doing, but it's good to have it. So, um, but yeah. So Hangar 51, glad to see you're doing all right. How's the hurricane winding down over there? From what I heard, it's supposed to be almost a Cat 5, so it looks like it's getting pretty bad. Hopefully, you guys are doing okay. I saw some video of the storm surge where all the water got sucked out and then came back crazy high. So, and yes, that's exactly it. It has to do with ducting and it has to do with the airframes. It's the same thing with turbines. A lot of those composite planes and even the full scale planes, if you think about it, that we're always talking about 1-to-1 thrust to weight ratio, but when you get a composite plane with a clean airframe, they don't need to be. They don't need to be. They don't need to be 1-to-1 because they've got such good ducting and aerodynamics and low drag. So once you get energy, you can retain it. Foamies tend to suck away the energy pretty quickly. So kind of a waste to put a good high-end fan. That's why I like FMS, because you get the most bang for the buck with those fans. Now, talking about that though, Freewing just introduced some new fans. So interested to try those out if somebody hasn't already tried them out. See how those things work. Some new 90 millimeters. But Fair RC has got a sale going on right now, and they've actually got some of those new fans. They're stocking those things, so um, take a look there if you haven't. But they've got a sale running right now. Motion RC dropped their prices, which is good. Not enough, but they started. Anytime they drop, that's good. And yeah, Shadow Ops. This thrust reverse has been around for a while. That's nothing. That's nothing new. So, Anthony Lachey, what is up? How you doing? So yeah, but cat through. Okay, so good. So it's dropping down. That's good. Hopefully you guys didn't take any damage, Kenny. You guys doing okay over there? But anyway, so what else is going on, y'all? Because like I said, I can't be on here forever today, but I will be on for a little bit to talk to everybody before we get going. And yes, Kenny, you're right. Thrust reverse has been around for a long time. So let me think. There was what they used to call it. Uh, there was this tuning, some firmware you could put on there that would give you reverse. I don't know if it was Afro or if it was something else. Some sort of tuning you could put in. But yeah, it was it's been around for a while. It's nothing new. The only thing about the smart stuff is the fact that they've got telemetry. Um, not a whole lot, but Anthony, let's see. So hope all is well. Max, what's the best FMS 64 EDF setup you suggest? FMS, they have a couple 64s. They have an 11 blade and a 12 blade, if I remember right. I don't know if they have any 6S 64s, but their fans are good. If you want a little bit of a step up, the XFly 64s are actually pretty good too. They're the same footprint as the FMS. Keith Christie, I don't have anything that's that old. And I never did fly nitro ducted fans. That was way out of my price range when I was younger. Um, I think that the RC Geek just did something along those lines. But I don't, most of that stuff with the nitro, if they weren't made properly, they are totally fuel soaked. I don't think it would be hard to get a new kit and build it, but I just don't have the time. I don't have the time. But you could, a lot of those composite kits nowadays, can get an EDF setup in there that will work. It's just a matter of getting all your ducting and all the wiring and all that other stuff set up to work well. Yet. I have a 2-cent update. Oh, okay. So if you really wanted to update that freewing 64, I'd drop a light 6S setup in there. That'll really wake it up. And that could be in any one of those, the Arrows 64 or the, I don't remember the name of that other one, the same company that the MiG-25 is. Put one of their 6S in there and then get a small 6S pack. That would for sure wake it up. Yeah, 3D, that's good. It's one of those things that I haven't really spent much time on. Nate's really gone into that. Need to get him on the show again. It's been a while. He's been out flying his full-scale plane, so he's usually does night flights, which is good. Been building up his hours. But yeah, he just bought 2 new 3D planes. So fly fans, that's it. Yeah, fly fans. But let's see. Let me see if I can look him up real quick. Let me go to. Sorry if the screen got a little crazy. Some new arrivals. Yeah, they've got some 64s. So here, Anthony, take a look at this, and then there's a pull-down menu. Get 3S and 4S. Take a look. I just looked that up right now. Man, Scott, what's happening? That's those are just the 11 blade 4S fans. Actually, there is an upgrade. Hold on. There is another upgrade that's good. But like I said, the XY is good. There's a QX motor. 12 blade, 3500 kV 12 blade, which is really good. Takes a little bit of balancing to get right, but when you do that, that one works good. Got it, he's in stock now. Ooh. You have that in stock now. Okay, cool. So Fair RC is loaded up with EDF units now, guys, if you haven't seen that. They have all of the, yeah, they've got them all. They've got the metal 2000 kV and the plastic 2000 kV. The FMS Futura comes with the 2000 composite, and it still works just as good as the metal. But if you guys are interested, take a look. Take a look at what's going on there. Let's see else. They've got a lot of new stuff coming in at Fair RC. So they have the 70s. So they have the 70 4S. They have the 4S 70, and then they have the 6S 1900 kV70. Those, they have a lot of units in stock too. So if you guys are needing fans and such, go check out Fair RC. Look in their new arrivals menu and you'll see the new stuff. As far as I know, they've got some new planes coming too that are worth checking out. What else is going on in here? Yeah, fly fans. So then if you go to is it Banana Hobby? Go straight to X-Fly. Put some new stuff up yet. Yeah, I haven't been on X-Fly's page in a while. They've got a few new things on their pages. Show their planes. Serious. They've got the so EDF units. Let's see here. So if you want a decent 64, the 4S is actually a pretty good increase in power and thrust. Just it's got better ducting than the others that are out there. What's going on with the chat here? I haven't keeping up. EQ, I did think about the SU-35, but I dislike the ducting, so I'm not going to be doing that. Crash, this is a good question. You do notice EDF torque when there's no air flowing over the airframe, but aside from that, you don't notice torque. It will, but you do. Torque is there. It does affect things slightly, but only time that you notice is if you stall the plane and then gun it before the airflow goes over the wings. You can see the torque mess with the plane then, but that's really the only time. And I don't want the SU-35 simply because I dislike vector thrust. I don't care for it. Let's see here. Yeah, and I've seen that too. That's actually a good looking plane, and I had a friend that had that plane back in the day, and it was flying with this a hot 6-blade 4S setup, and that plane was amazing. So with the new 11 and 12 blades, I'm sure that it's going to be pretty good right now. And these new X-Fly planes look really good. The T7A Red Hawk, that actually looks really good. Looking forward to flying that. And the main reason why I care for that plane is just because it's something totally different than what's out there already. That's what matters to me right now, is just something different than what we've already got. I'd really love to see some more Mirages, like the Mirage F1. That would be sweet. We've already got the 2000 Mirage 2000. Everybody does that. But it'd be cool to see a new Eurofighter, see like something like a Sepcat Jaguar, something like that. There's a lot of cool planes out there that just nobody's done anything with. So it'd be cool to see some new stuff, and that's why I like the T7. And anything with a red tail I'm going to like. So, red tail planes, I'm digging them. So the T7 is one of those. And guys, don't forget, you can get X-Fly stuff on Amazon. So if you know anybody that has an Amazon store, go through their Amazon store. I think GB's got one, RC Informer's got one. A few people have them. Pilot Ryan has them. But go through the Amazon stores, and then look up XFly stuff there. You get a better return policy with those guys. They also have better shipping, blah, 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 stuff like that. So there's other retailers. You can get them from wherever you want, but it's just cool to be able to have all these options to get things. So let me get back to the chat. I haven't been paying attention to y'all. What I would really like to see is a F-35C model, and a 90 would be cool. I just think that the C would be a better model because of the bigger wing, and the twin two-wheel nose wheel. Just seems like a better plane. But F-106 for sure. For sure, that's one I've wanted for a long time. Same thing with an F-105, like an actual big F-105. That would be really cool. Or an F-101. There's a lot of cool planes that could be done. It depends on whether they're going to do it or not. Yeah, 90 millimeter F-35, that'd be great. Even if it was just an 80, whatever, just something different. But F-35C, because that's one that nobody's made yet. That would be great. And yeah, see, that's what I like about Amazon. They have a great return policy. A lot of people have been complaining about Motion RC's customer service as of late. I don't know if they had a change or what's been going on, but stuff's been getting weird with them. So maybe Amazon has been doing pretty good with their return stuff. So something to think about. But oh, let's see what else. Yeah, EQ. Yeah, and the F-35, everything's bigger. The tail, the wing, the horizontals, the verticals, the wing. The nose gear's different, just better. Hey, what's up, Juan de la Garza, Mr. Smokey? What's happening? So yeah, yeah, Jonah. Sorry to hear about died this week. Sorry to hear it, whatever that was. But we've got Fleet Week coming up here, so I'm going to have some cool planes flying over. And according to my spotter friend, we've got a the P3 is going to be doing its last flyover for Fleet Week here, and it's already here at Moffett, but it's going to do its 3 days of flying for the show, and then on Sunday it's going to land here for the final time. It's never taken off again. It's coming in, and it's going to become part of the show, part of the museum here at Moffett. So I'm going to make sure to get out there and get some pictures of that happening. That's going to be a rare occurrence. The P3 is basically what made Moffett Field what it is. I mean, other than the blimp. But back in the days, Moffett Field was covered in P3s. There's P3s as far as you can see. And one would be coming in, taking off, landing for every 15 to 20 minutes, day and night. So P3 is basically what built this economy here in this part of the state, because a lot of the people here in Sunnyvale and Mountain View and San Jose were all military people that that worked at the base in some way, shape, or form. So P3 is an icon for this area. So it's going to be retired. The one that's here is going to be retired because they already had one, but I think that one kind of fell apart. But they're going to have another one come, so should be good. But looks like we've been going for about 45 minutes, so probably gonna get ready to cut it here because it's I got some stuff I need to be doing today. But I will do an unboxing this Friday because we need to. Why not? Gives me some time to regroup and get some other things done because I got to do burners and other stuff. And I'll get some stuff set up so y'all can see this plane. I might even do it Sunday, who knows? But I want to do an unboxing so you guys can see the innards of this plane and see what I'm going to do to it. But so anyway, appreciate y'all being here and lots of questions and lots of chats going on today, which is really cool. So I got planes in the hangar that need to be done. I have the Swiss F5, which is just sitting there. I haven't done anything with. 70mm F104 that's still in the box, still needs to be done. This Miss America plane needs to be the final assembly. PC-21 final assembly. This is all stuff that's going to have Gooniac stacks and other stuff in it to showcase the new things. Probably going to put some guns on one of these planes so you guys can see that. But Rick and Roy, what's happening? Sorry you got to show up just as we're about to go. But didn't want to be on here forever today, and I got some stuff that I need to go do. So I'm going to be I have videos already uploaded that I need to get published. So I'll be doing that soon too. But thanks y'all for coming and chatting with us. I'm trying to get this bug that keeps flying on the screen. Go away. There we go. I think I got him. I did. But thanks for being here. Hopefully you'll be able to get some more stuff put up, and I want to put some more videos. I got a couple more videos from the air show that need to go up from me flying my F-22 and I already did the rocket plane one, but I have F-22 and F-35 that I want to put up too. So I'll be doing that. But thanks to y'all for showing up. I'll leave the chat up for a few minutes, and then we're gonna close it on out. But thank y'all for being here. Check out the description below if you want Gooniac merch, if you want to support the channel any way that you can, do that. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and I will talk to y'all later.